few derbies now. You enjoy the build-up of the week?
Yeah, it's really fantastic. It feels very similar to the showdowns back in SA, and great build-up, great for the state, and they're always great games.
Good start for the club so far. That'll be something we want to continue this week. Last year you had early wins, but then a bit of a tough run. So you'd like to keep the form going?
Yeah. We knew we had a tough draw going in, so it's good to get the first two under the belt. And I'm sure most of the boys watched the West Coast game on the weekend, and they were really up and firing. So we know it's going to be a huge game this week. Not only is it the Derby. Not only is it the Derby. They're in great form, so we've got to make sure we come out on Sunday and make sure we're switched on.
You're pretty confident with the way that the midfield's going about it, though, after the performance against Geelong.
I think it's just great to see us deliver. We have a high standard set for ourselves, and we knew Geelong had an all-time great midfield, and they were missing a couple of players, but we knew they're still going to be tough, so we really had to be switched on, and we were.
How good has he been going? Is it hard? Do you sit back and just admire what he can actually do out there on the field at times?
It's Fife. He's having a great year, great start, and over the last few years he's been really consistent, and we all want to get in there and help each other where we can, and he's playing absolutely fantastically. The whole of Australia is seeing it, and I'm just glad he's on my side.
How important is the Nat Nui Sandlands ruck duel this week?
Yeah, we got Spide and Clarkey going to be two. It's going to be a great contest, and Nick Nat can jump, and we need to make sure we get on top of him and nullify him as much as possible. And it'll go a long way to helping the whichever midfield win.
Zach looked like he was moving okay from his knee soreness. You expect him to get up?
Yeah, I haven't heard any whispers, any rumours. So we'll go through. We'll train this week, and match committee. If he's fit, he'll get selected. If not, then we've had a couple of young boys down in Peel play really well. So the next person will just slot in and do their job.
We know someone's going to replace Ballantyne. How much is someone like Crozier being itching to get down?
Yeah, I think to be honest, I think we've got 4 or 5 players that could step in and then play a number of roles. So Crozier's been on the cuff the last couple of weeks. So we've got to, as I said, train this week. You've got to make sure you perform first and foremost out here to get the gig on the weekend.
People have talked up Fife, but you've had a pretty handy start to the year. Do you feel you're playing particularly well?
Yeah, just happy to get a kick. So it's been we were well aware that we had a really solid start, and as a team as a whole we've had a really good start. Now midfield's been up, backs and forwards have been up, so we've just got to continue it on this week.
A lot of people viewed the win over Geelong as a real statement from the club. Do you guys feel that way?
We just as I said, we come in week out in behind closed doors. We expect more from ourselves than the outside world expect of us. So we come out, we just gave 100% effort. We would be really down on ourselves if we didn't play the brand of footy that we wanted to play, but we felt we did, and we were satisfied with the performance.
Tendai looked really sharp out there today. How hard is it for him though to push into that starting 18 though?
Yeah, got to have a chat with Muz. So he'll I'm sure he'll train really well this week, as he always does. He's one of our best runners at the club, so he'll train well, put his hand up for a gig this week, and match committee is Thursday, so we'll find out who he comes in.
What does he offer if he were to come in?
He's literally up there in our top 2 or 3 players running at the club. So that great runner on the outside, goal line to goal line. He's in and under. He's a good all-round player, great all-round player, and can drop back, midfield or forward.
How disappointing is it to have lost Hayden for a couple of weeks?
Sorry, what was the question?
How disappointing is it to have lost Hayden for a couple of weeks again?
It was an accident. So those things happen in footy. It is. Wish if you had a choice to have Bellas in the team or other team, you want him in the team. He'll have his 2 weeks, and I'm sure they'll train him hard out here, and then he'll be fit and firing for the game he comes back.
Danyle, a bit of a weird one. A couple of the trains have been cancelled on the weekend for the Derby, and it might stop a few Dockers supporters getting there. Are you worried you won't have enough local support with that?
Might stop me from getting there. I'm down at Coburn, so I might get stuck in traffic. That's the first I've heard of it. So, it's definitely, I've got to leave, hours and hours in advance to get down to games. So, do whatever they got to do to all get down there and march them in, and it'd be nice and loud crowd.
West Coast has a few injury concerns, obviously, with Brown and McKenzie out now. Scott Selwood out for a while. Does it give you any extra confidence there? Issues?
No, not at all. No, they as I said, I'm pretty sure we all watched the game on the weekend and how dangerous they looked. You know, their forwards, Kennedy kicking 10, their midfielder up and about, Rosa tagging. They look on key. So we've got to make sure we match that intensity and meet them head on come Sunday.
I mean, they are playing things down, so you're wary of an ambush at all. But they are playing down where they sit as opposed to you.
No, we're not gonna overanalyze their approach to the game. We're just gonna focus on us. You know, we'll come out, you know, expect 100% from each other and make sure we're ready as soon as that bounce goes, that we're ready to go. And you know, if they do the same, it's going to be a great contest.
I know you joked about being lucky to get a kick, but is there further improvement left in your game?
Yeah, always. Yeah, you know, coming out here, I think as a team, you know, we maybe a little down on goal kicking against Geelong, so we can improve that. And yeah, you always want to keep a team to as little as possible, so defence and kicking goals.